Hi, this is BJ Falk from Konica Minolta's Production Services Group. Welcome to Building Business and Document Services Sales. In today's competitive print market, all of the industry leaders and trade publications are saying that as a commercial printer, you'll have to do something to differentiate your business and to add value to your customers if you're to make it, or make it profitably in the new year. In our present economy, business owners want the very best bang for their buck. And if sending out all those coupons, flyers, or newsletters doesn't translate into expected results, whether it be a phone call from the target customer or an appointment with them to present business offerings and services, or just a net new sale, business people will make the decision to either do nothing or choose another media by which to reach their prospects. Those commercial printers who don't add some kind of distinctive value to those customers who do choose to print will simply be relegated to being the low price, low margin bidder. Not a good position from which to operate. That's just a lose-lose proposition. An easy and inexpensive way to add that value is to add variable data printing, or VDP, to your document services arsenal. And that's simple with Konica Minolta's Print Shop Mail. Mail merges in Word are painfully slow. This is because they create a separate document for each and every recipient, and they're limited only to text customizations. Print Shop Mail instead creates a single document to which variable text and images can be placed for a true one-to-one customized marketing solution. Let's do a quick example on how easily you can create custom mail and marketing pieces, even personalized newsletters with Print Shop Mail. First, you'll create or download an Excel spreadsheet with the data that you'd like to utilize. Then you can further customize that. You may want to include vertical markets or business types, even specific images along with custom text for specific groups. Notice that this can easily be done by simply adding another column to your spreadsheet, including the data that you'd like to customize, and then perhaps saving some images to your hard drive for later use. Take your pre-designed mail piece from whatever program in which you create it and create a PDF. We've created our piece in PowerPoint and then converted it into a PDF using another Konica Minolta solution called eCopy Desktop. It's a very handy tool, but we'll have to cover that in another webinar. Now that you have this in a PDF format, in Print Shop Mail, take your pre-designed mail piece and place the data and/or images where you want them to appear. You'll see these changes as we go along. In our sample, we're just doing the first name and the greeting on the first side, while we're simultaneously doing the address fields on the other. We're also including a picture that relates to the customer's business. While Print Shop Mail is customizing the other side of the mailer, as stated in the last slide, it's also preparing the address information on the back. Again, you'll see this change as we go from slide to slide. But let's take a live look at Print Shop Mail's easy user interface. Once you have your PDF up in the background, think of it as kind of a painter's palette onto which you'll place your text and your images. With our piece now in the background, we will pull up and associate our Excel spreadsheet data to this mail piece. Then, through a very simple drag and drop interface, we can place the desired fields or images wherever we want them to appear. Again, you can see here that we're doing the first name. We can not only resize the box, but we can also go in and change any text sizes or fonts so that they look just like the rest of this document. They can be resized and they can be nudged about so that they'll print properly. Now that we have that done, let's take a look at the other side where we're doing addresses. You can see we've gotten a start here. We just need to drag over the city, the state, and the zip code to complete this address section. Notice that we can also place commas and spaces so that it reads properly. With that accomplished, we can then rotate that text box into the proper orientation so that it prints properly. And again, it can then be nudged into place to make it look really good. Now that we're ready to print, we'll simply execute the file print command. Then, if you have additional features on your MFP like stapling or folding, you may select those from the Properties button. And notice also that Print Shop Mail supports subset stapling. This is particularly handy when you're sending customized multi-page newsletters. And then we print. In our example of a multi-up 4x6 postcard, our output from Print Shop Mail would look very much like what you see here. All set, ready to cut, and send. Before we close, we'd like to share a recent and very simple success story from store 2272 in Greensboro. Reza Malanajad was doing a newsletter job for one of his monthly clients. It's traditionally been done as a copy job because of the way the customer submits it, so the quality is a little less than we'd like. And in the past, it's required 8 clicks to produce. Then on expensive label stock, the labels were created by copying a list of recipients from a pre-printed Word document and then manually affixing each one of those labels to the newsletters for mailing. After cost, the profit was under $100. Using Print Shop Mail, we were able to run the same newsletter as an 11x17 digitally printed booklet job at the cost of 4 clicks, and at the cost of a penny a record for Print Shop Mail, we digitally printed the address information right onto the newsletters on the fly. Results? Well, there was a vast improvement in the quality, fewer steps to complete the job, and a 16% improvement in the job's profitability. As you can see, Print Shop Mail is a very powerful tool. It'll position you as a UPS store as a premium vendor for the printing of newsletters, bulletins, marketing materials, and more, and certainly open the doors to additional document services opportunities like the printing of banners or wide format POS needs. We hope you've enjoyed today's presentation of Print Shop Mail. We thank you for your time. If you'd like a personal demonstration or to get samples of your customer's job using this tool, we'd encourage you to get in touch with your UPS representative today. Have a great day and good selling.